Timex makes some of the most charming, fun, and dependable affordable watches available, and the past few years they've been digging in their archives to release some of their most interesting models of the past. This new watch brings back the 1975 mystery dial, and it's an absolute home run. The Enigma watch became known as the mystery dial among watch enthusiasts for its illusion of floating hands. Timex has recreated this trick with a really interesting dial that features a navy blue dot on the underside of the crystal that hides the main hub. The hands are painted navy blue to blend into the dial, making the red and white details appear as if they are floating. I get it, you're probably thinking, dude, we see the navy blue dot. It's not that big of a mystery. That is true. Only at certain angles and lighting will it have the mystery effect, but the same could be said for the Patek 5330G World Time, which attempts a similar floating mystery effect using mineral glass for the date indicator hands, which still could be seen at certain angles, and it costs a small fortune. The Timex Enigma is a fun reissue at an affordable price, and it's really great to see Timex do a lot of different things with the Q line. There's something really cool about the space age design that taps into the imagination that grew popular in the 70s. The Enigma keeps a lot of the original design elements, but makes sure to add some upgraded features to modernize the appeal. Looking at the specs, the watch is powered by a quartz movement with 50 meters of water resistance. The case measures 37 millimeters by 8 millimeters, not including the domed acrylic crystal, and 13 millimeters width. The elongated cushion case shape looks great and adds to the vintage space age style. Although Timex doesn't list the thickness, I couldn't leave you all hanging, so I broke out the calibers and measured it up for you. As much as I love the dial, the case is equally the star and reminds me a lot of a skin diver. The lugs are short and broad that slope downward just a bit, adding great dimension. There's no official bezel, but what Timex did instead is really cool. The case slopes upward towards the crystal, creating the illusion of a bezel and a domed look, which flows really well into the domed crystal. The side view of the case really showcases the cool lines of the design with a slight curve that looks great and adds to the slimline profile. Although the case is fully polished, it has a lot more appeal than you'd expect because of the curves throughout the case, which creates a lot of contrast that plays well with different light reflections. The colors on the dial are perfectly executed. The main portion is dark matte navy blue with the outermost section left for the white minute markers on top of a lighter blue color. It really ties nicely together, and the red and white on the hands adds a great pop of color and ease of legibility. The dial has a slight curve to it that's mostly noticeable around the edges and adds a really nice depth to the matte blue dial. The clean script of Timex quartz at 9 o'clock and the day date feature at 3 o'clock keep the dial clean and simple. They even made sure to color match the date window to seamlessly tie in with the dial. The bracelet design is a perfect choice for this style of watch. I also really like the choice of using straight end links as opposed to the more traditional curved end, which fits this style of watch much better. The bracelet tapers really nicely and meets the signed fold-over clasp. It's secure, it's comfortable, and it gets the job done. For $199, this watch is really cool and a fun vintage space age design that is as equally unique as it is stylish.